The Lumia Hypernode project that I covered on this channel 2 weeks ago has already sold over 12,690 nodes. That's over $12 million in liquidity that's been raised. And if the token price stays the same as it is now, I would have earned over $25,000 already in earnings from my node. And remember, this token is confirmed to be listed on Binance and Coinbase because the token is simply switching its ticker. And don't worry if you haven't purchased a node yet, because we are still early. And the nodes have only risen by $135, but there's only a few left at this price. In this video, I'm going to do a quick Lumia overview. I'll talk through the latest updates with Lumia, including some awesome partnerships that they've announced. I'll go through all of my earnings so far, including the number of nodes that I've purchased and how to stake those nodes to get additional rewards. And I'll talk you through step-by-step tutorial on how you can do that. And lastly, I'll run through an income calculator that the project has shared so that we can estimate how much our ROI could be over the medium and long term with this project. Right, let's jump into this action-packed video. Now, before I go into the latest updates on the Lumia project, let me give you a quick overview on what this project is and what it's trying to achieve. Lumia is a rebrand of an existing token called Orion, which is listed on multiple exchanges, including Binance, Coinbase, Crypto.com, and many others. And it has a market cap of around $37 million. The token is currently listed at $1.10 and an all-time high in the last bull run of $26 per token. Now, this token is expected to switch from Orion to the Lumia token in something called a token switch, which means that it will already be listed on all of these major exchanges. The project itself is looking to utilize DePin to pull together liquidity from the many different exchanges to allow the tokenization of real-world assets. And in case you didn't know, real-world assets is one of the trending themes in this upcoming bull run, alongside gaming, AI, and memes. And according to CoinMarketCap, the top real-world asset tokens have a $30 trillion market cap, and it's expected that these are going to be some of the big gains in the upcoming bull run. And with the launch of this Lumia token, they have released the Lumia Nodes, which are limited in supply and they give passive income. And that's what I'm going to review in this video. And if you go to the Lumia website and you see a notice to say, sorry, you're in a region that we don't support, don't worry about it. For those of you that are used to node sales and node sale websites, this is a common feature, especially if you're based in the US or in Western countries. A simple way to get around this is to use a VPN. Now, I use NordVPN. You just need to select a country that will allow you to access the website. You can select Sweden, Denmark, Norway. Any of these countries should be fine. Essentially, you can select countries where there isn't a restriction on purchasing nodes from the location that you are in. But remember, you'll be interacting with this website through your wallet, and that's where the rewards will be distributed. So it should not affect your ability to actually access these nodes. I made an in-depth video on the Lumia project, and I'll put a link to that in the top right-hand corner and also have it in the description. So feel free to watch that after this video if you want to learn more about the project and what it's trying to achieve and the use cases that it has. Now let's head into the latest updates with the Lumia project. Now you'll know that when I launched my video, this was day one of the Lumia project. And at that time, there were hardly any nodes sold. Now they have smashed through the 10,000 node barriers, currently sitting at 12,538 nodes, with the current price of the nodes sitting at $1,130. Now, each node is going to get a fair share of 102,000 tokens distributed over the current number of nodes that are sold at the moment. And as you can see from the pricing structure, the price of the nodes increase as nodes are sold, rising by $5 for every 100 nodes sold, and then $10 and so on and so forth. So while we are still early in the price of the nodes, expect these to rise quite a lot, even seeing prices as high as $17,000 and $30,000. Now, it's not uncommon in some of these projects that nodes do rise to the prices that we are seeing on the screen here. And as I mentioned, there's 62 nodes left at the current price before the price rises. Now, the second update are the amazing partnerships that Lumia has been able to showcase. The first partnership is that they have with Linear, which was shown from a retweet on the X page. Now, Linear is not a small project. It's got 1.3 million followers, and that is for good reason, because Linear are actually the creators behind MetaMask, and they have huge experience in blockchain scalability and efficiency. And they're hoping to bring that towards the real-world asset market through their alliance with Lumia. Now, this is a huge partnership because Linear has got over 3.7 million users in its ecosystem. And the second major partnership update is that with DWF Labs, which is a huge investor in the Web3 market. And as you can see, they are invested in 30% of the top 1,000 coin market cap coins and support all of these tokens that you can see, including Gala Games, Toncoin, and many others. And this partnership is going to connect the real-world asset market to top trading platforms, which are part of DWF's extensive network. So this is going to help catapult this project. And the last bit of news is that Lumia has integrated with Arbitrum. One of the products Lumia has is called the Lumia Stream, and that is its liquidity pool. And Lumia is now extending its liquidity network, known as the Lumia Stream, to the Arbitrum ecosystem. And this means that Arbitrum can now leverage the liquidity layer, integrating on top exchanges such as Binance, OKX, and KuCoin. These are huge updates, which makes me bullish on this token. Now let's move into the next part of the video, overviewing how much I've earned so far and also the nodes that I've added to my portfolio. Now at the moment, I've got 4 nodes. I'm hoping to add 1 or 2 more to this list. And I've earned 929 Lumia tokens. And I earned a little bit more because I was earlier on in this project. Remember, you get the total allocation divided by the number of tokens that are available at the moment. So if you purchase a node today, you might earn a little bit less, but you'll still be in some of the early adopters. Now, in the first year, nodes are going to get 102,000 tokens distributed daily divided by the number of nodes that are available. And those daily allocations are made up of regular rewards and power rewards. Now, regular rewards are going to be open to every individual, but you can unlock the power rewards depending on a few variables that you can take part in. So to get access to the power rewards, depending on the number of people that you refer, you'll increase the power that you have. And depending on the nodes that you have, you also increase the power. And lastly, when you delegate nodes, and I'll show you how to do that in the next part of this video, you also earn power from that. Now, the more power you get just means that you get access to that extra amount of earning. So you can see from the 4 nodes that I've earned, I've got 110 power weight, and that's because of some of the referrals that I've got. I'm hoping to increase this to add 1 more node, because once you get 5 nodes, you also unlock some more power weight. And I'll get some more power weight once I delegate the nodes. And now let's jump into the delegation of the nodes to show you how you can earn a little bit more from the licenses that you have. Now, as I mentioned, by simply purchasing a node, you get daily Lumia rewards. These are the regular rewards and the power rewards. But you can get additional rewards if you lock and delegate your license, and this is through a DAC node or an NLP node. And that's going to give you delegation rewards. That's on top of the daily Lumia rewards that you're going to get. But you can only delegate 1 license per node. So if you have multiple licenses, that will allow you to delegate to different nodes. Let's go ahead and delegate 1 or 2 of the nodes that I've got here at the moment. You can see that you can lock them for 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. And depending on how long you lock them, you'll get an increased multiplier on the amount of tokens that you will earn. Now, you will not be able to withdraw that license until that period is over. Now, what is going to be the best strategic decision? I'm going to opt for the 3 months staking. And the reason for that is there's going to be a 90-day holding period from the moment that the token switches from Orion to Lumia. So for me, if I lock for 3 months, even if the ticker changes in the next month or 2, it'll mean that they'll be released by the time that my tokens are unvested, and I'll be able to sell them when I want. Let's go ahead and stake those now. Here I can choose the number of nodes that I'm going to stake, and I'm going to stake 3 of my nodes. I'm going to lock them in for 3 months, and then I'm going to submit that as a validation. And as simple as that, I've got 3 tokens that have been locked into the node, and there's a daily token rewards pool that I'll get access to for doing that. And I'll check back in a few days to let you know how much I've earned by delegating these 3 nodes. But this is going to give me additional income on top of my regular rewards. Now, the last thing we'll look at is a tool that the Lumia team have put up on their website, and this is an ROI calculator. You can play around with this tool, and I'll put a link to it in the description, by entering the amount of nodes that you hold and also how much you paid per node. You can also have a play around with the estimated fully diluted market cap of the token and also the total number of nodes that would have been sold. So we can increase that, take into account the number of nodes that we have at the moment, but of course the market cap valuation is not going to be correct because the token has not switched over yet. But having a play with this calculator, we can see that they have estimated my 5-year ROI to be around $12,000. And this is based upon the total number of tokens that I'll be earning, which is around 1,000 a month on current estimations, which should see me earning anywhere between $800 to $500 to anywhere below that. And then we can also have a look at the cumulative monthly ROI that we can earn and the ROI over time. I'll put a link to this in the description so you can play around with the number of nodes that you have, the amount that you paid, and also play around with the potential market valuation. But it's a good tool to try and get an idea of what the ROI could be on this token. And if it performs anything like the Orion token did during the last bull run, anywhere near the $25 mark, then I'll be doing very well sell if I have over 929 tokens, because at the current price of the token, that would be over $23,000, which would be an awesome ROI. And so whilst there's been 12,000 nodes that have been sold, this is probably one of the quickest node sales that I have ever seen, and I'm expecting this to grow quite a lot. And with only 2 nodes left at the current price of 1,135 nodes, there's still an opportunity to get in and make an ROI. Of course, none of this is financial advice, but I'm betting big on this project. And if you take value from these types of projects, why not give this video a like and subscribe to the channel? I've got a ton more new projects, physical and digital DePin nodes, to make sure that we can make the most of this upcoming bull run. And if you like digital nodes, why not check out this video here? Right, that's it from me. I'll catch you in the next video.